Hey, everybody. Listen, I came straight from work and trying to do this. So I got here and got started as quick as I can. Hey, Big Mike. What's up, BFFFFF? Hey, Dale. Mike Young. I hope we do catch a fish. Hey, Greg Burgess. Hey, Fresno. Jerry. Curtis. Wow, everybody's been in here. Tony. And Sampy. Okay, Big Mike. Today we're fishing at a pond at a park. So I don't believe we're going to get any 80-pounders. Hey, pre-retirement days. Hey, Stephen Merchant. What's up? There's Mid-South. He's always first. Hey, Donald Long. So, hey, Ricardo. I'm waiting on Mr. Cat Spice Camp to get here, but I've already got my rods out. So, I got a message from him telling me he was on his way. Travis is out skipjack fishing. Oh, I forgot to put Penelope over there. Mid-South is first in his own mind. He's a legend in his own mind, so we just let him live there. He don't see anybody that comes in before him, so I could see. So this is a first. Yeah. Yeah, he's skipjack fishing. If you come up to the Knoxville area, he can sure hook you up. Just give him enough time ahead and let him know if you want them on ice or frozen, fresh frozen. So he gets them for a lot of people. Man, I should have brought my bluegill rod, but I didn't go get any worms or anything. But it looks like they're hitting the top of the water right here next to the edge. Oh. They're still kind of sketchy. They're not at a lot of places they normally are. He has traveled pretty good ways to get them, but they should be coming in all the places here pretty soon. And you can always catch them down next to the dam. Hey, Mr. Rogers. Randy, this evening we are probably going to end up catching channel cat and carp. I've never bought skips before ever. I don't think Travis has either. I haven't. I brought chicken liver today because, well, channel cats, and because I didn't want to thaw out a big 3-pack of skipjack to fish in here. But Cass is supposed to be bringing, I think he fishes with deer heart and liver, and he's supposed to be bringing some. I'm just going to catch them on these rods, Mr. Rogers. Mike said they're hit and miss right now. Should start moving into the dam here next week or two. Yep. Hey, hunting and stuff. No, I didn't. My cages that I got from JBT are at his house, actually, Travis's, and so are my hair rigs. Garlic shrimp. To carp fish with, Mr. Rogers? You grab garlic shrimp? So where I parked here, we're at the park. It's a walking trail and stuff. But right up there is one parking lot. And then right up there is the other one. So I walk down here. I'm gonna make Cast Blast walk. That's all I had handy. I wanted to bring something so I wasn't sitting here without bait. What is the deal? Hey, no ifs. Welcome in. What is the deal with that? Mid South, are you sick? You run a fever? I didn't bring the big rods down here either. Just my little tiger rods with the spinning reels. Travis looked in my trunk yesterday and was like, you got as many rods in your car as I do mine. Yes, but I don't use them. My anvil rods are in the trunk. Okay, Cass. It is nice out here. It's a beautiful day. It's like 69 degrees. It's awesome. The last time I came fishing down here at this park, though, I didn't catch anything. They just kept eating my bait off the hooks. The trees are starting to bud out. Spring is almost here. I have to be nice this afternoon, not embarrass him too bad. Well, you think I can do it, Randy? Do you think I'm capable? I'm not sure. Then so I said, Randy, hey, sexy thing, what you doing, sugar baby? He's flirting with you, Randy. Hey, Hooga. Hooga Homestead, welcome in. Donald Long. I don't know if I'm capable of being good, but at any rate, he knows how I am. So Randy said, "I'm good, honey. How about you?" Oh, it's a bromance in the works. Baby cakes, I'm doing awesome. He's still looking for somebody to buy him a kayak, and he don't care who. It's interesting to me that he's Mid South same, right back at you. I can't embarrass you, and you can't embarrass me. You know that. I read everything you put on the screen that one time. Oh, 6 inches is the S word. Be good or be good at it, Mr. Rogers. And you know, that's the thing right there. If you can't be good at it. Listen, I'm chock full of manners. My mama taught me well. She was a Southern lady. and it's broad daylight. That don't really matter though. Had to say 6 inches of snow, didn't you? They're antagonizing me. There's a thunderstorm out your back door, just sliding away. Weather's all over the place, all over the country, huh? And if you aren't good at it, at least make sure you enjoy it. Listen, if you enjoy it, then you're good enough at it. There's all kinds of people with fishing poles out here. I got all my bass stuff in the car. Catch a bass. Really good snow though, wet and heavy and didn't blow. Well, you should go make a snowman hunting and stuff, or a snow woman. A couple of hours, there'll be a thunderstorm out your backyard. Why? Did you eat something that's going to upset your tummy? Come on, fishes. Last time Cass was down here, he did pretty good. Caught several little bass down there. They stock it. They stock it with channel cats, carp, and bass. Probably bluegill and stuff too. But I've never liked fish for bass or anything down here. Wait, have I? Maybe I have. It's just been a while. More than 5 years. Depends on where you put the carrot. It really does. Ooh, that's why you're off. I'll tell you what. I told him the last time, hey, M. Ramey, what's up? Last time I had one of them that they better get a good look because it wasn't happening again. It ended up costing me a bunch of money too. It was supposed to be covered 100% under my insurance as preventative, but because I'd been having belly aches, of course, they said it wasn't preventative, so they charged me at full price. Hey, Cass Mom. Welcome in. He's done good down here before. I never have, so. But I've only been here once. I forgot to carry my chair down here. Well, he said he's on his way. Mrs. Blast. She might be Mrs. Camp, but it looks like she's Mrs. Ramey. Don't go, son. You can fish down here till 8. I'm not sure what time how long we'll be fishing, but I guess it depends on how the fish are biting. We like Cast. I think his name's Sam. Me and him have been racing with the subs. I was, I think, either 21 or 19 away from 13,000 before I left the house. No Travis tonight hunting and stuff. He's off skipjack fishing. She might be Miss Ramey Mid-South. It's possible. Behave yourself, Mid-South. Hey, Chris and Tilly. We're fishing at the pond. I'm waiting on Cast Blast Camp to get here. Y'all can call me, okay. She's Miss Cass then. Not Blast or Camp. Because we're fishing. That's fitting. Mid-South, she still probably wouldn't buy you a kayak. But what if she's beautiful and rich? Mid-South said. One of these days, your girlfriend is gonna whoop you. She's gonna beat you. You're a mess. Just because she can do better than me doesn't mean she has to. That's right. I mean, you got a girlfriend now. She said, if only. Dale said, shots fired. Keep going, Cindy. Mid-South, if I was rich, you know what? I'd buy, if I won the lottery, if I just hadn't, I'd buy you a kayak just to hush you up about it. No, I want to see you get out there and flip it over. You got to have a GoPro too. Are you better? You said you were better a little bit earlier, Lisa, unless you bent that toe. So JBT looked that person up that came up on panel last night and said that stuff. Just dropping in to say hello, everyone. Got to get back to casting. Are you catching any, Travis? I'll let you know. Cass said he wanted some, so I'll let you know. Colorado J, hey. Mo Dog. What's up, Mo Dog? Hey, and tell Crystal I said hey. She's tied for my favorite Mo Dog. Actually, she's my favorite, but don't tell nobody. 5 minutes. You slept most of the day. I'm tired of being tired. Maybe you won't have to take medicine very much longer. Hey, Grumpy, welcome in. Seagull, I'm having buyer's remorse. That's what I want is 2 kayaks, 1 motor and battery that I can move between them. Dang it, Travis. Hey, Jerry. It is. It's a nice little. It's a city park. It's got this pond. I'll let you look around since there's nothing going on with the rods. One looks like it's getting messed with, but in South you need 2 different types of kayaks for different waters. See? You're not taking that anymore. It's making you sick. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Lisa. Mid-South said, but anything that will hold me and has good quality is at least $1,300 per yak, and I'm getting this one with a motor. It's $19.15. You better start working some overtime. Like I said, cutting up some apples, some to eat, some for the rabbits, meals for chicken, some get dehydrated. You know what I miss? My mom and grandma used to make homemade apple butter. Dang, that stuff was good. Thank you, Grumpy. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up if you don't care. Just don't hit it twice. If you do, hit it 3 times. I appreciate you. Hey, Michelle. I got your envelope ready to mail out, but I probably won't get to do it until I leave work tomorrow. I got a dentist appointment, so I'm leaving work early. Headed up to Travis, so I'm not working Saturday. I put up old gray hair and Seagull and my new channel decal. Or did you put mine up there, Mo Dog? Burrito, I'll take it for you. Send it on over. I would love to take my little doggy there, but they don't let you walk the dogs around the track, so I don't go. He doesn't like the doggy park. I wonder why they don't let you walk him around the trail. I've been coming down here for a long time. They used to. They put them signs up after when I first started coming here, it was only a half-mile track. It didn't go all the way around. You had to walk it a couple times to make a mile. Hey, Jefferson, what's up? Mid-South says, Cindy, I'm fortunate not to live paycheck to paycheck. Well, since they started making us work at overtime, neither do I. Actually, I don't anyway, because I'm a pretty good budgeter. Hey, Adventure America, welcome back in. This was me and Cass talked about coming out and fishing last night on my regular Wednesday night live. So I'm exhausted because I've slept 8 hours in 3 days, but you know, you got to fish. Here we go with hitting it 3 times again. Well, I don't want people to hit it twice. For some reason, I got lots of smart alecks in my chat that want to say stuff like that, but he's not in here right now. So Earl's the smart aleck. Oh, mine's been up there. Okay, good. Just got to make sure I'm up there. Mid-South said, Cass Blast Camp, can I be your stepdad? Lisa said, Cindy, Mo Dog is leaving me off his board. Really? No, he likes to walk. He just don't like going to the dog park and look around. My little puppy would have liked to go to the dog park, but she'd probably be a little nervous about all the other dogs if there's any. Seagull said, Burrito, I'm saving the last spot on my fishing Yeti tumbler for your sticker. Grumpy said, I've done a little rebranding. I went and looked at your page the other day, but I'll keep checking it out. I'll ring that bell. Hey, Off the Hook. What's going on? I'm not posting the link. If I do, if you're not supposed to come up, you're not getting added to the stage. I don't anticipate anybody going out fishing that wants to come up on panel anyway. I know, that was crazy, wasn't it? You know, looking back, and Travis said we probably should have messed with the dude, left him up there and messed with him, but he just kind of made me mad, and then I said ugly things about him after. I usually don't use that kind of language either, but I sure did. Jefferson, Travis is skipjack fishing. He's never been down to this pond. It's like an hour and a half from where he lives. I can't even spell up. Frogs of a pad hop together. Or pod? Is it a pod of frogs? Mid-South said, I ran her off quick. Lisa said, Earl messaged me earlier and asked how I was feeling. Said he was going on vacation again. Dang, must be nice. It's probably because he's got all them subs. Earl has crabs. That's the reason he can go on vacation all the time. Dale said, I have room for Cindy and Burrito, but I put both Modog stickers on there. I'd have room. Well, yeah, I got both Modog stickers on there too. I happen to have 2 really big boards and a small one. And they're still like 3/4 full. I won't have to be careful about getting to know anybody else. I'll just keep adding boards. Hey, Rod. Not yet. And Travis is not here. I'm expecting Cass Blast in any minute. Travis is off skipjack fishing. I believe that's him coming here. Hey.
Wearing them out down here yet?
No. Modog, I'll come in after I shut this one down. Hey, Cass Blast.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good.
Yeah, go ahead and do that, Mid-South. Sit in your recliner and hold a fishing rod.
That'll catch them for sure.
Hey, AMC.
It was nice meeting you for the first time.
It is nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. I gotta stay a net here just in case we do catch one.
That-
I'll have to get down in the water and wrestle it out.
You like my rod holder adventure, America? Travis made that.
Look at it.
Mid-South said, "Who's this Modog you speak of?"
Yeah.
So, you see the rebar underneath it?
Yeah, I see that. Is it just already connected up in here?
No.
Oh, you just hammer it and set it on top.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
But you nail it down in there and you drill your hole about that far.
Gotcha.
He's got some fluorescent paint because he ordered black light
Cool deal.
and we're going to paint this.
Awesome.
And his holds 4 rods. Mine just holds 3.
What are you using right now for bait? Skip Jack? Chicken liver. Gotcha. Alrighty.
No, all I had was a 3-pack at home and I didn't want to open a thaw out 3 big skipjack.
Gotcha. Yeah. I got half of her, maybe like a third of one-ish. We could use some of that. I also got corn tuck bait, deer heart, and deer liver, and some worms. So
Okay.
hopefully we'll hook something up.
I hope so because they're not liking the chicken liver too well.
Are they falling off the hook real easy?
Well, I don't know. It made it out there.
Gotcha.
I didn't throw it off, but
Got plenty of
you
corn
got
pack
pack
bait.
bait.
Yep. So I got the methyl lead hooked up on one of these cat rods here.
Now, see, I only got the 2. I didn't bring my bigger rod. Should I have gotten them?
There's probably not huge fish in here, I wouldn't imagine.
No.
If there is, they're hiding pretty good.
All I've got is the heavies.
See where those guys are fishing on that point?
Yeah.
There's some catfish that like schooling up back there too. I've seen
Really?
some guys just wear catfish out back there. Nothing big, but they'll be catching
Where do you normally fish down here?
right in here.
Okay, I didn't know where to go. So I was
Usually I
like, this
fish,
looks like a good spot.
Right
So,
on this point, I been wanting to try that backside, but I haven't yet. There's some deeper spots along the edge and along through the middle of the backside that's a little easier to cast out to the middle. But that backside over there and then this little bank right here is what I've been using mostly.
Mr. Rogers asked if I brought carp rods along. I don't have any carp
I don't have
rods.
technically carp rods. Yeah, I just have a catfish rod I use for carp fishing. Oh, I was down at my local pond today. I was earlier. That's why I didn't see it. Your messages. So it's right in the middle of fishing. I seen some like 3 big old carp, like 20-pounders, and I was casting to them. And I think, hey, you're back. Rod on the right was getting a nibble there.
I haven't like caught carp on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Like we always caught them on worms and stuff when I was
just
growing
pulling
up.
it out.
Yeah, and there was some big ones on Telco. That's where I caught them. But
They wouldn't bite for nothing. There were some good-sized bass in there, some good-sized bluegill, even a dead cat floating in there, unfortunately.
ew.
Yeah.
No, it's not in cheesecloth, so it probably isn't even on hook anymore. Maybe.
He might have yanked it right off on that bite he just did. How
So,
many viewers you got right now?
30.
Oh, that's a good bit. That's a good bit. I probably hit these rods up and I'll get my camera going too.
Mid-South. Your mom's smiling. I've seen the laughy thing.
Oh yeah. Did she say that?
No, she sent a little laughy thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She's laughing at Mid-South. Mid-South's flirting with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, good stuff. He'll flirt with anything, won't he?
Yes, he actually will. But Randy slapped him with a stinky skipjack, so
Just get you to sit on. Not too early.
hey, Eddie Gross, welcome in.
There's a carper out here. I'm gonna definitely pack that up first.
Modog said, I don't like burritos, so having one on the board maybe way off to the side, maybe not tomatoes. I would put center. Which one of Cindy's rod holders are you talking about? She's got a few. The rod holder that's over there. I only have that one. Then Travis's that we use all the time has four places. M. Ramey said the fish detect cast in the vicinity.
They do.
Oh, that's Mrs. Cast. Look there. We're going to catch a carp.
Got some corn pack bait on the method lead with a hair rig. It's a pretty good camera for your phone there.
Oh yeah, it's a S23.
Cool deal.
Mama Camp, if you think Ryan Reynolds is cute, you'll love me. I look just like him, but completely different.
Oh goodness.
She said, I'm laughing because Mid-South said he was your stepdaddy.
See, I was wondering how they figured out who they were. Did they like announce themselves? Like, I'm such and such parents? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she did. She said
I didn't know if she just popped in the chat and was just lurking, or they.
No,
announced.
she said she was Cass' mom.
Okay. That's like, dang, they must got some reach. Okay, I think I'm going to put this probably.
Yeah, wherever you want to throw it, I'll move mine. Her own son said you'll flirt with anything. I'm insulted that you talk about your mama like that. Listen at him. She said, catch her some dinner, Cass. I should have saved that comment until after dark. What did you say, hunted stuff? Woo woo. Yeah.
I hope I can go to a full sprint over a rod bend today.
I hope you do too.
My holder in my belt for that one, so I know if it starts taking off.
Well, she's a spicy burrito. Does Cass live around y'all? His accent doesn't sound like it. Where are you from, Cass?
I was from Tennessee. I was born in Knoxville.
It's a Knoxville accent. They pick it up from, everybody that moves into Knoxville. So, yeah. I'm definitely using some of your bait. Not sure what yet, though. But we don't want to fish for chicken liver. We don't want no stinking chicken liver bait. Let's see if the little booty will eat it. He was not raised in Knoxville. He has an Athens, Tennessee accent. Okay. He does a live every Thursday off the hook. That's where I work, is Athens. I'll be back later, headed to Athens, Tennessee. I'm not actually sure. I know he lives down south of where I live here, but
I got my camera rolling. It's not live, but it's for my video here.
is that what is that?
It's a little DJI. It's like a GoPro competitor.
That's cool.
I'm gonna be fishing with Skipjack Senior this evening, guys.
Oh.
Make my screen work. So I'm gonna go ahead and link her channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and link her channel in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. All right, let's get fishing. What's going on, everybody? Making a video here.
Get it, Cass Bass. That's what I need to do, is make more videos. Travis is learning the editing part. I don't have time.
Yeah, I hear you.
I worked 55 hours last week.
Dang. Yeah, so you're staying busy for sure.
Oh yeah. I got time to show up and fish, and that's about it.
At least you got that.
Yeah, I make time for that.
I think we should probably get heart and liver hooked up.
Yeah. That sounds good.
This stuff is nasty too.
I'm saying, call that Cindy works in Athens. Not cool that you're headed to Athens Mid-South, LOL. Mid-South was zeroing on any new person, woman in chat, period.
That's funny.
You'll have to pardon our Mid-South. He's our little mascot. Life wouldn't be near as much fun without him. We lost 5 people on that. Randy said, Miss Cassie ain't coming to Athens to see Cindy. Mid-South said, I'm her pineapple.
Chicken liver? It's pretty tough. It's a lot tougher than chicken liver.
Oh, yeah, it is. Look. Deer liver?
Piece of this heart cut up.
This is what you caught them on last time you were down here?
I caught them on the catfish. I caught on the heart and the corn pack bait. There's actually a few that hit on the corn pack bait.
Did you use a smaller hook? Or if it has little this hook, I think it'll.
That'd be about right. I use circle hooks, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't a huge hook.
I've got a circle hook on that one and a J hook on this one.
Yeah. As long as you keep a close eye on it, you can get over and set that hook real quick. And it shouldn't be a problem.
I'm not used to like fishing this way. Fish for sometimes we go channel cat fishing, but we usually use like just a smaller circle hook and
this is what I got grip on this one. I'm probably gonna throw out. If I can get this untangled. Boom.
I had some pack bait, but I didn't use it ever. It don't last but so long, does it?
Well, I mean, I've had that. I made that batch today, but I mixed in some of the old batch with it. It didn't last for a good bit as long as you keep it refrigerated. I mean, after about a week or so, it'll start getting a little moldy. That's a good cast there. Oh yeah, that was a good cast. All right. Big chunk of deer heart on the circle hook. Santee Cooper rig. I think that's a 3-ounce snow whirl right there. That's a 3. Go ahead and put this down. I don't have a whole lot of weight
on mine. For the pond. Like I said, I don't pond fish much.
Technically, it's a lake, really, but it's about the size of a pond.
Bugs again, Mid-South. Hey, Mid-South. It's technically a lake.
Yeah, I think so. Because of the creek that feeds in over at that end.
And then the outlet out there, yeah.
But it's about the size of a big pond. I mean, I've seen ponds bigger. So.
This is about the size of, it's actually a little bit bigger than some of the ponds we used to bass fish in. Back before I met Travis, I bass fished pretty exclusively. And we fished mostly in farm ponds. We had permission to fish.
Gotcha.
Ain't getting out of my recliner for much of anything, Mid-South said. We know Mid-South is sick, but you have to take him to the right provider. I'd be in shock if Mid-South drove this way. I'd have to admit him to the hospital, make sure he's not sick. Mid-South Cast Blast already has a stepdaddy, and he'll be home at any moment. Back him up, Miss Cass. You just have to just tell him that he don't stand a prayer's chance, and then he'll still think he stands a chance. I didn't really know I was going to be out fishing today, or I probably would have brought some of the carp stuff. Travis doesn't, he don't really know too awful much about carp fishing. It's about the rigs and stuff. He's like me. He just carp fished with regular hooks and stuff. You know, I should have brought that, I have one of the guard dogs. I should have brought down here. Do you care if I get a little piece of your heart? Is it lit up? Well, it can't be too lit up out here. I've got a light.
I think I might even think about the skipjack off and casting it out there just to see what it happens.
Yeah,
What happens with it? If it hits anything.
I probably would have done that if I'd have known where it was, but I'll use this.
There's a big chunk here, big head, plus some of the body still left on it.
Well, that is a big one.
2 pounder, 2 ouncer I found in the bank.
And you're still a lady. They're a mess, miscast.
I wish there was a monster in this lake that would eat that.
Sure do. I wish there was a monster in anywhere I fished that would eat that.
Big old skipjack head.
Woo, woo. Travis said he caught one earlier that was about that's the length of the cooler. I was like, dang.
Dang.
Yeah, that hurts a whole lot better.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Especially if you get it to be one of those kind of like sinewy skin parts.
Yeah.
That's real tough. Even tougher than the meat.
The line on that one's messed up, but maybe it'll be fine for now. I gotta work on it. I'm on the reel. I got a loop.
Oh yeah. I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
I think it was art.
Oh, that line's tight on that left one.
Yeah, the one. This one, when you cast it out, it just kind of slacked down when you set the rod down. I don't know if that was just it settling or a fish hit it and grabbed it as soon as it hit the water. I think it was probably just settling, huh? Yeah, I think so. If you hear one of those bells jingling, you know that's they're hitting on that down there. So that was the heart and the pack bait. So we'll keep an eye out on which rod they hit and see if they hit on one bait over the other. Pack bait is on the orange rod and the heart is on the glow stick.
I just got the one light.
I got a camera light for my little DJI here. It's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
bright, but not like super bright. Bright enough to
Something
see
for
it
your
close.
rods?
Huh?
For your rods, or you got
No, just
bells
for
on
the
them?
camera.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case if I catch one up close, I can bring it up close and like a couple feet in front of my face or camera or whatever.
Hey, Scotty. The Cat's Blast has been down here before and caught
Bass, catfish, carp, and
Yeah.
sunfish.
so there are fish in here. How you live without coffee hunting and stuff.
What's going on, hunting and stuff?
And Remy said, I just put a pot of coffee on for the hubby and me. Anybody want a cup?
Do for a cup right about now.
I had an energy drink right towards the end of work.
All right, this one's just gonna be a simple Carolina rig.
He brought a bunch of rods. I brought two.
I brought half my set, just about.
Little piece of Skippy.
Skipjack on a circle hook. Carolina rig. Debating on where casting this one out. Maybe over here to the right.
You can throw it somewhere in here if you want.
I'll put it straight out here, like from this tree straight out.
What's up, Scotty? Yeah, Travis bought some fluorescent paint for the rod holders. And then he's got 2 black lights coming. We do so much night fishing, you might as well be able to see the rods good.
Yeah, for that one.
Yeah, here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Now that I've got something on there, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in chicken livers. Now I got something on there besides the chicken liver, maybe I'll do better. Oh, those are our drums. I was like, why do I hear high school band drums?
Yeah, they got those little kids drums up there.
Earl! What's up, Earl? I was talking about you earlier. Stunting and Huff. Are you going on vacation again, Earl? Are you coming east?
Top on it. Well, down Cindy's rods, quintuple.
There you go. We got so far 5 chances of catching something.
So I don't have another carp rod rigged up. I would pack up some more pack bait, throw that out. They only got the one. I need to rig up another one.
See a carp rod. I obviously need more rods. I've got a couple in the car, but that I had never done anything with. They're some of Travis's old gear. Big old spinning rod with some, spinning reel with some braid on it, which we never fish with braid unless we're skipjack fishing.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
I mostly fish mono myself. I fish braid a little bit on bass on certain rods and reels. So
Yeah,
I just
well,
started getting into it recently.
we only fish for skipjack with braid because we need that strength. But you don't have any give with the catfish, and we fish for the big catfish. So you like to have that little bit of line stretch.
Wear 'em out.
Adventure America said you have some nice fishing spots, Cindy. I could just enjoy the peace and quiet. I think just about everywhere we go is just beautiful.
That spot last night where you were showing that purple sky off was really nice.
It was beautiful there.
It was showing up. The purple was really showing up on screen really well.
And well, it's probably going to be a couple more weeks, but we usually do real good at that spot right there where it used to be a warm water outlet, but they regulated it, to where they can't put the warm water out there anymore, environmental reasons. But we usually do really, really well there. But there are a lot of 10-pounders and stuff come out of there.
Oh, heck yeah. It's still awesome catching that fish.
Yeah. That was. I'll never forget that.
Fishing Chris just recently got his PD 63-pounder.
That's awesome. Was he in a boat?
Yeah.
It's so hard from the bank.
I swear.
You just got to be in the right place at the right time and look up. Hitch went radio silent after your kayak never arrived. He popped in and out. Was it last night? You'd think we lived in a big city. Listen to them sirens always. Mid-South, I have to work at being a chatterbox. I know a lot of people on YouTube that can talk. That's not me. You'll never get a piece of and quiet from Cindy. Hit that mute button if you want that. Hey, Otter Cat. Ha ha, we got you. You always know every spot that we fish. Earl, you might as well hit the thumbs down. Somebody does, usually, at least one person. Is it you? Otter Cat, this spot does not look familiar because I'm in Madisonville. This is Kefauver Park. It's a small lake. Look, Cat Spice has 1, 2, 3 in the water and still has some up here. We're fishing for channel cats and carp tonight, and whatever he can get on that worm that he's fishing with. We tricked the otter cat.
Oh, gosh.
I was looking around the edge here to see if I could see any brim or bluegill, but
It's not small enough that I'm right.
we do that at some of our spots that have the riprap. You can get some of the little, but a lot more often than not, you catch them little warmouth, and nothing will bite them little suckers. They're mean. They're fun. That and them white. I know it. The catching them white bass, the catfish hit good on them, but boy, I tell you what, they'll flare out their gills and try to get you.
Yeah.
They're mean. Hey, Mrs. Yak. So when are we gonna go? I got Cast Blast here in my town, so that's Mrs. Yak Shore. Mrs. Yakety Yak. We use braid for surf fishing with a monofilament leader for abrasion resistance. That's when we're skipjack fishing, we use braid with a monofilament leader. Skipjack are tough on gear. They will flat wear out a rod. Where's Bull Yak? Mrs. Yak. No Dog said, okay, you're on the board on the bottom, but the bottom is the good spot. Mid-South said, AA, where do you fish? I'm headed to Pensacola on Saturday. Modog never stops talking. What do you say I don't talk? You don't talk a lot for? You talk so much that you get like 5 years behind in chat. Hey, Hitch by Hitch. What's up, Jake? Lisa said, speaking of Jake, we conjured you up, Jake. Modog doesn't talk a lot in his sleep. Tell us about that hunting stuff. Dale said, Modog, I have enough stormy damage. You don't need to be telling lies like that. Hey, Paul. Jefferson said, I guess I'm more of a listener until typing is involved. Mid-South said, I hit the thumbs down for you so you'd have one. Well, thank you so much, Mid-South. Now I'll have two, because somebody always hits the thumbs down for me. That's okay, though. At least they're interacting in some way. I think everything helps. Hey, Bud Files. Earl said, I never hit the thumbs down. Yeah, if I don't care for somebody's content, I just don't do anything. I never give anybody thumbs down either. What's up, Bud Files? You just tell others too. And you have a huge influence. I had a short takeoff last night and get over 200 subs.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm almost, I think I'm around 20 away from 13,000.
Oh, we put a bite.
Oh, kick
Fish.
Get him. Ottercat said, I've been through Mattisville a gazillion times, but never fished there. I didn't think I had, because we didn't really do real well here, but I have bass fished here. 32 in here and 32 thumbs up. That's good. It's awesome. Went to Corpus about 15 years ago for a week to work and wanted to move there. I imagine it's beautiful. Modog said, that's funny because I didn't hit the thumbs up. Why not, Modog? I always give you thumbs up. Do it. Great fishing for reds and speckled trout in Corpus. Mid-South, you have a standing invitation to come fish with me. Just as long as you know, I want to see you flip over in your kayak, though. Come fish, Mid-South. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. Mid-South kayak showed up. I heard he stayed out of work and waited on that kayak and got fired because he didn't go to work. I didn't bring a drink.
Circles down here, some rings on top of the water.
I've been seeing all them little things hitting. Even right here, it's along the bank. They've been right up at the edge. Miss Yak said, yeah, hi, everyone. I got distracted by the toddler. He's in the floor playing with her right now. Popcorn yellow striped smile. It's funny how it describes emojis in here.
Got one more catfish rod rigged up. I was going to go ahead and put some bait on it and get it out there.
Yep. Mid-South said, I assumed you were just a terrible liar who gave me false hope for your own disgusting personal enjoyment. Well, that too, but don't count me out of that. But you have a standing invitation. I'd fish with anybody in here, except that guy that came up on my panel last night.
Yeah, that one was a strange one there.
He was a jerk.
Yeah. I was thinking he was like joking at first, like, who is
So did I for just a hot second. Then I was like, you got to go. Bye.
Yeah, I was thinking he's going to get booted any second.
When I realized what he was saying, I was like,
yeah. It's like, time for you to leave, buddy.
bye. I don't know why people got to be butts, but they are. And there's a lot of them. So
You're YouTube famous now.
I've had trolls in chat, but that's the first time I've ever let one up on
panel.
Yeah. I thought maybe it was just, somebody had something to say. Okay, come on up. I let Mid-South up on my panel. That makes me, happy that Mid-South behaved itself on panel. Hitch by hitch. With the laughy face. Hey, Dale Hayslip. No, he's off skipjack fishing. He popped in here a little while ago and said, hey.
It's a big circle on this one. I don't know if that'll do it for this one.
Ooh, that's at least a 10 on
8 or something.
Yeah.
Might work. I mean,
We've caught small channel cats on them. If they're determined enough, they'll get the pointy end in their lip. No, Dale Hayslip, I've got Cast Blast here. Mid-South, that was for the rest of us that intercepted the yak for our entertainment. So, for everybody that's just joined, we have 35 people now. That's Mr. Cast Blast Camp.
what's going on, everybody? Out here fishing with Cindy.
This is the guy that made butthole removing famous.
Yep, definitely did. Over 3 million views.
3 million views of a easy A out.
Yeah, that was definitely easy for me. About to throw out this chunk of deer liver here.
On a
Santee Cooper
rig.
3-ounce snow roll.
You know what? We do that simple too. Just
Sometimes I use Kentucky rig, sometimes Carolina if I can talk, and then sometimes these Santee Coopers.
Yeah, we just do the weight on top and the Usually the hook. We don't do a whole lot of floats, not from the bank.
And then every now and then I'll do a float or a three-way rig or a high-low rig.
Yeah.
But mostly Santee Cooper's my number one. And then Carolina's probably second. Kentucky's probably third. So it's just simple and easy, and it catches fish big and small.
We that's our number one thing is just keeping it simple. We don't go in for a whole lot of name brands on the rods and stuff. Them anvils are pretty good. We got Mid-South said I changed it to a thumbs up just so you'd stop whining. Well, I'll find something else to whine about now. Don't think I won't. But it turns out I really do not have enough rods and reels. Everybody we fish with is like, these are my carp rods, and these are my big cat rods, and these are, apparently I don't have rods. Travis has about 50 leaning up against his fence, if not more, probably. I said, I've learned something. I don't have enough rods.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I've got the two little,
Is that the only two? Is the other one the Travis's?
no, I've got I got my catfish rods.
Okay.
My big, the heavy in the car. The anvil rods are mine. They're his reels on them, though. If I keep working this overtime, I can get me some reels, too. But everybody has all these different rods for different stuff, and I'm just like...
Tiger? I think I got a Tiger over here. It's a little different Tiger than these ones, I think. But maybe
they're good little rods.
Might just be the paint job's different. Mine's not blue. Mine's just like white and black. Or gray. Yeah, white, black, and gray.
Mid-South, who was crazy panel? Let's see how far behind I am. Mid-South said, catch up, Granny. I am going to beat him.
Yeah, they're the same, just different paint job.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I use mostly for a bass rod right now. They might even cast that around a few times, a Z-Man chatterbait.
There you go.
See if that hits on anything. I'll wait on these catfish rods.
You won't prize with that.
Oh.
Lisa doesn't feel good, so no DoorDash tonight. I didn't figure y'all would come that far for DoorDash, even if she did. It's kind of far. Anthony says, when are we going fishing? You keep telling me no. No. We just got to set up a time. Me and Cass Blast decided on this last night. I believe I'm like 100% sure I'm not working this weekend. So, but any afternoon after work, if it's good for y'all. It's fixing to, the time's about to change, and after that it'll be easy because it's easier because it's daylight longer. They start warming up too, but Hitch, I can't pay child support or rent because I lost my job waiting on my kayak to arrive. Dale Hayslip, that's Cass Blast Camp. I know you've seen him in chat.
Yeah. Dale Hayslip.
Dale Hayslip.
What's going on, Dale?
That's Mr. Cass Blast there.
Yep. What's going on?
Hey, Scotty, he's still waiting on his brownies. Oh, from last night? Well, you better go see Betty Crocker because I ain't heard.
Now we got 6 baits in the water total.
Surely we'll catch something. Hunting and stuff said, what are you doing that the cops are coming around? If my wife don't get home, I may starve too. Ottercat, make your wife some dinner. Modog said, I'm a butt. He said he's a butt. Earl, do you want to come up on panel? Just a man's crotch. I saw that on one of Wendy's Southern Sown and Grown channel. Or it happened. Mid-South Practice, do you have any spare change? Do you have any spare change? Hey, Kim Burris. Adventure America said, hello, Cass Blast Camp.
Who said that?
Adventure America.
Adventure America. Okay. Hello, Adventure America. I don't think you hear me now. Here.
Em Ramey said, "That's my boy with a deer butthole viral vid." She said she's so proud. A butthole made him famous. A deer one. Venison butt. Dale Hayslip said, "Deer butt plug." Yeah, I watch it. Everybody watched it. 3 million people watched it. She said he done me proud. Slap Earl for telling Burrito to hush, Seago said. Seago Outdoors slapped Earl with a channel cat. Adventure America said, "This is the most entertaining live chat." It always is. Yeah, it's the people that come in here. My chat makes my lives, period. We have a good time. Slap Sicko. Reef Rubber slap Sicko with driftwood. Wow, you're really getting there, Earl. Trying to hurt somebody. I'll have to put my hoodie on. Hey, Mike's Fishing Home. Welcome in. I'm here with Cast Blast Camp, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rods in the water. I missed one somehow.
Skipjack, deer heart, deer liver, corn pack bait. I think that's it.
Mid-South Cindy, I have too many rods and reels. Since you don't go fishing, you do, yes. You need to go fishing. Dale Hayslip said Anvil is, yeah, that's what I said. I got them too. And Travis has got his, he let me put, or he put his couple of his reels on it. Thanks, Dale. You're so sweet. Reef needs lessons. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Your Anvil rods came today. Travis ordered some, 3. Mr. Rogers said they're going to smash it. Q-Mo Dog in 3, 2, 1. Is he live yet? Notice that she's there fishing with a young stud and didn't even invite Travis. Young is the operative word. Hey, did y'all see my thumbnail? You want to know who made my thumbnail? JBT.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I seen that. I clicked on it.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. Looks good there.
He's like, does he have somewhere I can go steal a picture from? I said he's on Instagram.
Yeah, over there. Or you can screenshot it off the YouTube video.
But
Down this way.
poured concrete the last 3 days and it sucks. Yeah, that's hard stuff. That's what I did there. I hear that after all their heavy work. Yep. Mid-South Hitch you felt embarrassed if I would have felt embarrassed if really had sent me a $5,000 kayak, but that embarrassment would have stopped as soon as I started opening it up. Earl said, "Sure don't. Just wanted to get everyone excited to think I wanted to come up." Well, dang it, Earl. Now you've hurt my feelings. You don't want to come up here. Earl's putting a woman's face in chat with the eyes, nose, and the lips. Modog said, "Crystal said buttholes make people famous every day." Mouse. Okay. I'm skipping everybody then. I'm taking lessons in being behind. I'm taking lessons in being behind from Modog. JBT does make good thumbnails. I didn't have time. I was at work. I really am not that good at doing it yet. Time for the hoodie. Oh, it's getting real pretty now. gonna go take a nap. So I forgot. Hitch, what kind of hobby did you pretend to send? Yeah, really, Earl? Now is no time for a nap. Later, Earl. Get some sleeps. Goodbye, Earl.
It's a big fish that just popped the water.
Dang it. They need to be on this side.
I know, it's second light left of that weeping willow tree, where that tree is under there. There's a big circle right up front of the top.
Dang it. Come over here, fish.
Probably some bass over there.
I'd say. What time? Do you know what time of year they have that little rodeo?
No,
The cops and kids? Probably in May or something.
They have like a little tournament, like a fish tournament, like a kids fish tournament.
It is the cops and kids.
Okay.
They buy them all a fishing rod and they stock the lake real good right around that time. No need to nap. Oh, Reed Robber, Cindy is going to catch a fish any minute. You know,
Hopefully it'll give us some luck, catch some fish.
look, it's Penelope. All the way from Australia.
So that's from Sandy?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can't get them in the States.
Cool
She
deal.
got it at Woolsworth in Australia.
Oh, that's cool. She sent it to you?
Hmm.
Cool deal. Penelope the pineapple.
Yeah, have you heard about the banana that's going around the United States?
I heard about like this.
It's a banana. You don't have to put it up there, but it's a banana dog toy.
Yeah, that's people are
Squeaker. Oh yeah, it's going all over the country. It's been to Oregon and New York.
Dang.
It's going to Texas. It's been yeah, it's been everywhere. And then it's going to Australia.
Okay, so you're gonna sign it too.
Yeah, when it comes back to me, because we bought it and started and gave it away on the live.
Gotcha.
And then so now everybody's signing it and sending it back to me. Right now, it's with Ashley Brady.
Okay.
Snagging Whiskers live. Is he going to fish on? No. Be nice. A nice sea catch a bass. I caught them on cut bait before. Big ones. The bird sounds are nice. Yeah, this place, I'm going to show y'all around now that it's getting dark. Look, Cass over there and fishing in the little. But it's a nice walking trail that goes all the way around this. It's a mile long. And then I know y'all can't see too much of it, but there's a volleyball net right down there. And then the pavilions that you can rent. Oh, it got blurry. Pavilions and playground and stuff that you can reserve and have your functions in. Yeah. Newport Park is nice. I used to come here and walk a lot. I need to start coming down here and walking again. I got a day, but I was working so much. That's all I could squeeze in. It's all time for it.
The feeling that one's gonna take off. I don't know if it's a good feeling or something just jinxing me, but
Hopefully.
one's just gonna start jingling or one of yours starts bending over, pulling drag out or something.
Yeah.
Like no.
Grumpy's dancing for fish. He's a frog. He might actually get one.
We need one. We definitely need one.
I have all kinds of bass lures. I've got a whole tackle box up there. It's got my bass stuff in it. It's probably going to dry rot because I hadn't used it in so long.
Think about taking a little float on this worm. Maybe that'll help.
Jefferson said I had that thing and never knew it squeaked. Jefferson had it. He's in New York. Yeah, it's actually a dog toy for real. Is the tag still on it? Hitch by Hitch said, "Did you hear about Reef?" You took some good pictures with it too, Jefferson. Those were awesome. It's like a Weed Hopper took some pictures of it. Like he had a big leaf and he had it laid on the leaf. It looked like it was chillaxing. I was just checking. You got to watch him. How big is this banana? It's a dog toy. I mean, it's like, what, about 4 or 5 inches tall? Mid-South said, Hitch, did his wife leave him? They're Kool-Aid drinkers everywhere, Dale. Average size AMC, Jefferson said. If you compared it to a real banana, it's probably going to be a little bit smaller, but I didn't realize it was going to go to quite so many people. I hope it comes back with a space for me and Travis to sign it. If not, we may have to add something to keep signing. And I heard there's a box along with it. I don't know how big the box is getting, but the problem with adding so much stuff to a box is when I send that thing to Australia, I have to fill out a customs form and put everything that's in the box, list it, and how much it weighs. Stupid spam caller. Yeah, everything has to be listed in detail and then how much it weighs on a customs form. And it only has space for like 4 things. So I don't know how many customs forms I'll have to fill out. AMC said Jefferson 6 inches. I don't think it was quite 6 inches, but Reed does. Reef Robber has crabs. Crabs make him famous. That's why people watch his videos, is because they want to see Earl's crabs. That's what I always tell him when he starts talking about how many subscribers and stuff he has. I'm like, Earl, you have crabs. Mid-South said, y'all just finally heard about Reef. I've been trying to warn y'all, but you wouldn't listen.
Reef Robber is our local celebrity, ain't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got, what, 23,000, 24,000, I think, subscribers.
Somewhere in there, yeah. He's doing good.
He's in the Pacific Northwest.
He's up in Oregon area or?
In Oregon, yeah. Jefferson said, haha, AMC, I think Hank is about that. He's headed to the Hitch by Hitch said he's headed to the doctor's right now. Who is?
Doctors at this hour? I guess he's maybe a different time zone.
Denver, yeah. Otter, did you hear about Lisa? Hitch by Hitch said. Lisa said, Jake, watch it. Otter said, yes, but I don't know if I believe it. What's up, Bobby? Bobby Barbecue?
Bobby Garland?
No, 922 Crappie Barbecue, isn't it?
Gotcha.
His name is Bobby. Hitch by Hitch said, Otter had pictures. And then Otter said, I heard it from Reef. Gosh, y'all are crazy. Otter said, pigs don't lie.
Your right line is twitching a little bit.
Woo.
Yep, your right line's twitching a little bit.
Get it. Take it. I want to catch a fish down here. I see that.
You see it twitching?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm fixing to put the light up there. Jefferson said, oh, wow, Cindy, there was a lot in that box the last I knew. See? I so messed up the decals, they just won't stick. Use double-sided tape, Bobby. Lisa said, Bobby, I'll fix them again. I bet it costs to send to Australia. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I sent some lures and some line and stuff that that Stuart the Fish Whisperer won off my live, and it cost like $31, and it was just a little. It was a padded envelope.
Just for the shipping.
Yeah.
Golly darn.
So that box, if there's a lot of stuff in that box, it's probably going to cost
$50 more.
Oh, way more. I'd say upwards of 75. And then when it seemed like it cost like $31 to send that to Stuart, and then they ended up having to go pay like $17 at customs to pick it up. There was a customs charge.
Everything's expensive over there, it seems like.
Now you can send like a letter over there, and it's just like $1.50, $1.60. Yes, look at that.
Little crankbait. Hoping maybe a crappie or bass or something. Who knows? Even the catfish might snag up on it.
You may catch a duck.
Yeah, I might.
Travis would be like, catch a duck. Randy said, I have to go cook dinner for Lady Lisa. I will be listening.
You ready?
What are we having? 922 said, well, that was a air horn. I got one side on good enough for one video. Still got to work on that tomorrow. Okay. Bobby, is the decal big enough? Barbie, I never had barbecue crappie either. I don't think I want to. Okay, it's time to deploy my light. Deploy. Yes, sir. Well, yeah. Oh. That's a great hope.
I'm hoping I'll catch one. Is that a little DeWalt light?
Yeah.
I need to get one. If I got DeWalt batteries and full, I don't have a light.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think it's a DeWalt light. It's just like Amazon. It's a DeWalt battery.
Oh, okay. Is that what y'all use every time?
Yeah, that's got a spotlight like this.
Yeah. It's not even got the real big batteries, chunky ones that last extra long.
Yeah.
I got like a bad
We
one.
got
Gotcha.
But I've got one on my impact.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got the big one.
Yes, those the life on those will last a bit longer than the bigger ones.
Yeah, and it's got two. It's got
Two modes.
so we just put on low.
Gotcha.
To make the battery last a little longer. And it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
it shows you that they do. Yeah, DeWalt's a pretty good brand.
We the whole time we fished last night on one battery. So
Heck yeah. How many y'all ended up catching last night? Three. Awesome.
one blue and then the 16 on.
Yep. That's cool, dude.
Over the weekend, no, Saturday or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We ended up fishing 14.
Oh, awesome.
It's nothing big, but
Yeah. Gotta love it when you're catching them back to back like that.
yeah. I tripled up.
Oh, really?
That we went out on that island.
Dang.
Yeah. I caught one and then I was trying to take the hook out of him and the other rod went over, so I laid him down on the ground and reeled that one in. I was trying to deal with them too.
Third one.
The third one went down. I was like,
Gotta love those.
I hope the fourth one goes down.
Yeah. Yeah. Quadruple up. Gotta love those nights.
Yeah. I quad on the boat before, but Travis has a boat.
It's been years since I've been on a boat besides my like a boat, you know.
Travis has one. It just costs dang much to drive the truck and pull it anywhere. Both of us live so far from where we fish.
Stand out.
If I go from here to Lenoir City, that's probably the quickest, place that I can go fish in Lenoir City Park. It's only like 38 minutes. Everything else is like an hour. If you go over by the dam, up above it, where like one at Lenoir City Park is, there's some flatheads in there.
Yeah, I definitely need to go up there then.
Hitch by Hitch said, Lisa, my head is killing me and you're 1,000 miles away. AMC is going to go surfing. Now that the sun's gone, it's a bit chilly.
I'm desperate for a fish.
I know it.
Hey, if I would have brought my kid rod out, they'd have been hitting on it.
You did real good on the. What time of day was it though?
That was daytime. It was like
Early in the day.
we called it quits probably around like 6-ish.
Otter-
We ended up going out over there and cooking up those catfish.
Ottercat said, Cindy, do y'all ever try below Mountain Hill Dam? Yes, we've caught some blues down there. It's just been a minute. I about forgot about that place. We need to go down there because it's not terribly far. I'll be back in a bit. Y'all got to go stir some trouble in another live. Get them, 922. Thanks for reminding me about Mountain Hill Dam. I may see if I can talk Travis into. Well, he'll go anywhere I want to go. I don't know what I'm saying, talking him into it. But I like his input on stuff. He's been catfishing a whole lot longer than I have. Passed a good tackle shop too. Yep. I pass Mountain Hill Dam about every time when I leave work and go up there up to Travis's on the weekend. If I'm going to be hitting Knoxville at rush hour, I cut off in Lenoir City. I get off the interstate in Lenoir City and go up through Oak Ridge. So I pass by Mountain Hill Dam every time. Come on, fish. I've never catfished or carp fishing here. Oh, there was a big. That sounded like a bass. It sounded like a bass. I'd like to. Man, I should have rigged my skipjack rod up with some bass stuff. Used to catch some nice rockfish there at times. We caught a good sized striper a couple weeks ago on the, well, you know, Watts Bar. Yeah, it sounded like it. We put a live skipjack out on a balloon last night trying to catch a striper because I think there's some in there in Kingston too. Oh, they're all over the place. I don't know what I'm talking about. But y'all, I am so surprised I'm doing so well tonight because I have slept 8 hours in 3 days. I slept 4 hours last night because it's an hour drive home from Kingston. And I slept 4 hours the night before, or 3.5, roughly. I'm still going pretty good. Still got 60% battery on my phone. Just turn the light on. We're doing good. Jefferson, you are not kidding. I've got to start getting a little. I kind of make up for it on weekends. We did stay up all night though. What was it, Saturday night? I was up almost 24 hours. I do that a lot of times when I go up there for the weekend. But I slept till like 1:30 in the afternoon the next day. I was like, what? Because I usually get up at 4:40. That's really sleeping in for me. You know, Jefferson, I really have this thirst for living. I lost people close to me like 5 or 6 years ago, and I moped around for a while and got to do a little bit of soul searching. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to live. I want to do things and experience life and have joy. So I changed my mindset a lot, and I've got this hunger to do things, and I do it at the expense of my sleep, which is not good. But I'm living. If they're going to work me 55 hours a week, then I'm still going to squeeze in my fishing time. I just can't stay awake. It's a good thing that Travis insists on driving, and then he insists on I come up there and we drive back down to wherever we're going to fish, so that I'm not driving at night. Because I would flat go to sleep. Come on, fish. I may have to hike back up to the car and get my jacket. Yeah. I usually drive to Travis's while I'm still, it's still early in the day and I'm good and awake. And a lot of times he gets on the phone with me and talks to me so that I stay awake. That sort of helps most of the time. Come on, one of these rods needs to go. I know there's fish in here. Bring your chair when you get your jacket. I'm sitting on this little. Did y'all see the little thing that he had his rods? Huh? People, bass fishermen. I've seen them out fishing at night. Yep. Have to enjoy your life. Know what you mean?
No, I've watched scenarios like that morning and evening. Like, I just didn't know about like that dark time.
Yeah. We've I've seen them come in away from bass tournaments and stuff after dark. We never bass fished at night really though. Skipjack stopped biting if they've got a light source, you can get a skipjack to bite after dark, but they need like a street light that's close to wherever you're fishing or something. But most of the time they quit biting at night. We set up on the Clinch one night though, and we caught about 100 white bass at night.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it was so much fun.
I don't think they have any white bass here, though. I think it's just large.
Probably not. I don't even think they have any smallies in here. It's just the largemouth.
Yeah.
That one that flipped over there sounded a lot bigger than what I envisioned there being in here.
What's the biggest one that's come out of here? You know?
I don't have a clue. Some big ones have come out of Tellico, and I never really did well on that lake bass fishing.
Oh yeah.
But you see in the paper they'll have the lunkers. I'm like, wow. The biggest bass I ever caught was, how big was it? 8 pounds?
Dang. That's a good largemouth. My biggest largemouth was 3 pounds. 3 pounds, 14 ounces. So just a couple ounces shy of 4 pounds.
Dad said, we know it ain't got no catfish. Well, actually, Cass has caught them here before.
Oh yeah, they're in here. They're just being stubborn, and they're probably being held up on the other side.
Man, I think the spring stuff is starting to.
To your throat.
And I didn't bring a drink down here.
Oh, now fish cooperate.
There you go. Talk to him. It is pretty. It's a pretty view. Travis should be done skipjack fishing by now. He might have a catfish rod out in the water.
Now the big bass is top of the water.
I heard it flop.
They're teasing us. They're saying, we're over here.
I know it. I would have hiked over there. Maybe.
He went again. There he went again.
Wonder what they're doing.
Probably busting on small minnows like bluegills and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even the bugs.
And the lights over there, maybe.
Yeah.
Hitch by hitch, you know, I think catfish will get out and roll on the top of the water, but I don't not really heard too much about them jumping.
I've seen jump out of the water. I've seen one video, I don't know where it was, down Central America or South America somewhere, where they were catfishing with whopper ploppers and huge.
Oh yeah, would come out from under the edge of the bank. I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, holy
They
hell.
smacked those whopper ploppers and they were huge.
Lisa
Blue river
said,
monsters.
tell him to put his face in the water like Randy did and blow bubbles.
Aerate the water a little bit.
What's up, Curtis?
That looks pretty good on camera there.
Mm-hmm.
For how it's showing up right now with the lighting.
Yeah, those white rods, anything like that show up pretty good under that. That's bright LEDs, so.
Flashlight pocket? I do have a flashlight pocket. It's not super bright, but there we go. Yeah, at least look,
Oh, yeah, down there, true.
see if rod tips are bending or whatever.
Thinking flagpoles.
Yeah. I got the jingle bells on right now, so I should hear them if I didn't see them.
I saw somebody fishing with those rod alarms the other day.
The leapers?
Yes, it was driving me nuts because it was going off all the time. I think there was a wind.
Yeah, you have to maybe mess with the sensitivity.
I would have had to have taken that off. That I was like, oh my God.
I have the sensitivity on.
I probably need to change the line out on those. I don't know how long it's been.
Looking at this wrong, or is this one being twitched again?
When I was down here before, whatever it was that was out there was eating I was fishing with worms. They were eating the bait off, but I wasn't doing any good at hooking up. I think they talk and they're like, Cindy's on her way down here, y'all. We're just going to sit in a circle and watch her bait. We're not going to buy.
We're gonna wait till they unhook it and throw it in the water and call it quits.
They're going to swoop in and fight over it.
Yep.
We keep going back to Whispering Cove up there where I caught that 50-pounder just on the off chance because there's been some big fish.
Yeah.
That one wasn't the only one that's been caught out of there. Right. There's been some big fish caught out of there. But it's been a dead zone lately. I've been actually trying to stay off Loudon from the bank right now.
If it wasn't for that little video I did recently with Chris, I'd be hurting because I've been trying to find fish too, and it's been hard.
Well, we went down to Watts Bar and got on them.
Yeah. Was you below them or above them? A little bit down.
We were down there around Thief Neck. You know where Thief Neck Island is?
Down? On the Watts Bar Lake?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I want to say, it's either, I can't tell if it's the wind or if it's something just barely twitching your right line here. But your right line is twitching a little bit.
Lisa, I can't get to your spot unless we take a boat out. But there are no spots.
Ducks.
Ducks.
I was like, what's going on down there? It was ducks.
But yeah. I'll tell you, I like to. There's a few spots on that, and I like to fish from the boat.
I've been wanting to go up there and try it out. I haven't been up there and fished yet though.
But I like to. When I fish from the boat, I like to drag.
Dragging you. Do you ever bump or anything like that? The bumping?
Oh man, I did once.
Yeah.
Down below the dam in Lenore City.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it's the very first time I'd ever bumped, and I we just went just not far at all, and one hit it. I was like,
Yes.
you get all the power from them
I'd love
because
to
you've got
try
the rod in your
when
hand.
they take it.
Yeah, when they hit it, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I tell you something else fun that I did. I was trying to catch a bluegill down at Lad Landing. You know where Lad Landing is on Watts Bar.
Okay.
And we had some rods out. There's a big pier across through there, and we had some rods out there fishing for catfish. And I was trying to catch a bluegill. Had my little bluegill rod out there with a worm on it, and a channel can't come up and grab that thing. And had it in my hand, and into that rod and went.
Oh yeah, I remember that night actually.
Yeah.
I remember it started. It was a blue. You were fishing with the bluegill with your smaller rod.
I said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, and then your rod went bending over and drag was peeling.
I was like, "Oh my
Channel
God!"
cat took it off.
I'll tell everyone to stay away from my spot. LOL. Captain Morgan thinks it's his spot. Every spot is Captain Morgan's spot. Listen, I'll go a spot like 50 feet up away from that and throw into that spot, and then it won't be your spot.
There you go.
Nah. You just got to find the fish on the right day. Got a lot of luck is involved in it.
As I was fishing up my local
Captain Morgan said, "No, that's my spot."
He claimed it already. It's
Morgan,
his.
you better be sitting on it if I ever get a chance to go wherever it is. See, I don't know where it is, but Travis does.
Gotcha.
But you better be sitting on it if I ever take a notion to fish there.
I was even sight fishing earlier because the pond I was at was so clear. I could see the bluegill and the bass in there, and even the carp. But it doesn't matter. It didn't matter what I cast it to them. It just
They
spooked
just
them.
wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, spooked them every time. They just turn their nose up at it and swim away.
There's a couple of places on the Tellico Lake that I've sight fished because I mean you down there below where I lived, you can see the bass in there right next to the riprap. Big ones swimming next. There's with their culvert. You can see them swim back and forth, and you can throw stuff right in front of them, bring it right past their nose, and they'd just be like,
Yep. Oh well.
I'm like, dadgummit. I've
You gotta
thrown
find that
everything
right
at
bait
you
at the right
guys.
time, you know.
Seagull slap captain with a channel cat. Lisa said, Captain, no, it's not. I'm going to go fish everybody's spots. You know me. I'm going to start pinpointing y'all's spots.
Dropping Google pinpoint.
Heck yeah.
Come on, fish.
I'm going to put on like 5 demon dragons on one line too, so it rattles like hell. I'm going to drag through there. You hear anything self-respecting within a mile is going to be gone.
They'll hear that rattle and be out of there. See?
Oh.
That bass is still over there popping on them.
They have a particular way of flip-flopping.
Yeah.
You can tell it's a bass. Well, I tell you what, down on Watts Bar too, a lot of times you can see them sturgeon. They jump up out of the water.
Oh, you've seen them down there?
Oh, yeah. I've got it on video.
Wow.
We were videoing the helicopters coming down on one of them islands.
Okay.
And in the video, you can see the fish come all the way up out of the water and go back down in the water.
Dang.
Because I was like, did you see that?
Yeah, I haven't seen any sturgeons in life yet. In real life, I've seen them in video, of course, but that'd be a rare one to catch there.
And stuff. No luck. Luckily, I'm used to it. So.
I haven't had any luck today either at both spots here or the other place. So.
Were the cows laying down?
Cows laying down? I guess so, maybe.
You got to start paying attention to that when you pass by. If you pass by the cow pastures and the cows are laying down, you might as well turn around and go back home. Just don't bite when the cows lay down.
I'll have to keep that one in mind for sure.
Prudhoe Bay is negative 26. Dag.
Where's he at?
Whoo.
Or she, rather. I don't know
Prudhoe
which
Bay.
one. Who
Hitch.
said that?
Hitch did it, I think.
Oh, he just put a weather alert on there.
Weather Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. Well, he was in Alaska, but I don't think he is now. That is cold. It's too cold for me.
Yeah, that's a little too cold for me. I'd rather deal with the cold than the absolute extreme heat, like 110 degree crazy stuff like that. I'd rather deal with like 32 degrees or.
I don't like cold.
I don't like
at all.
Either, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a big person. I'm not a fan of extremes.
Yeah. If I had to deal with one over the other, I'd deal with the cold because I can keep on layering up. I can keep on moving around, and that'll generate pretty good heat.
Yeah.
But in the summer, when it's hot, you can only strip down so much and get into colder.
The only thing I really don't like about Corpus Christi is 74. It sounds so nice there.
That does sound nice.
Travis he went skipjack fishing. I'm in the town I live in, Captain Morgan. I'm in Madisonville.
Are there any other good little spots like this in Madisonville? Little lakes or ponds or creeks or that you don't? I mean, if you don't want to tell them live, you can tell them later. But
no, not that I know of in Madisonville. Tellico Lake, like in Von Orr.
Gotcha.
But I mean, we used to fish farm ponds and stuff.
Yeah.
We had permission to fish a couple of them.
Some of those farm ponds will be holding some big fish.
I can't think of any other kind of anything like this.
This is better than the one in Athens. The Athens Regional Park. They have a little. It's technically labeled a pond, but it does have a creek feeding in and out. So I don't know why they labeled a pond because I mean,
right?
It's really like a mini lake, but it's man-made. So I guess they just labeled it a pond.
Right. I feel like if it's small enough, they'll call it a pond.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the farm ponds and stuff, they dig them out, but they have an inlet and outlet.
Right. Yep. And it's got some koi fish in there, some catfish, some bass, some bluegill. I know I've seen the orange koi in there. I don't know if they have just regular common carps in there or not. They might. Actually, I think they do. They do have them in there. I think I've seen one in there.
Hitch by Hitch is in Alaska right now working.
Wow.
Woo.
Up in Alaska.
Freezing. Hunting and stuff. So the coldest I've been in was negative 30, miserable as hell.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Rudd. Now, when I lived in northern Indiana, it got down to actual temp was like 35 below. A whole bunch of people froze to death in their apartments and stuff in Chicago. We were right across Lake Michigan from Chicago. Michigan City is like, Lake Michigan comes down. It's like a peninsula kind of sort of, but it's, water. But that's what it's shaped like. Right here is Michigan City, and Chicago is like right over here. So you could see. Yeah. But it was, I opened my front door and I stuck my face out and breathed in deep, and my lungs burned for like 2 hours afterwards.
Your lungs got frostbite just about.
Just got up from some beauty sleep. There's not big fish in Madisonville there, Morgan, but we were trying to catch some channels or some carp. This was a good place to meet. I'd never met Cast Blast before, so we decided to come down and do a live and just try to meet other fisher people. I've been in negative 73 ambient and 101 wind chill. That's crazy, Jake. Crazy. Benetti, Alaska was negative 70 this winter. I couldn't even imagine that. I wouldn't want to imagine that. There ain't enough clothes to keep me warm in that kind of weather. I just freeze all the time. I was cold last night because I was sleepy on the live. I was freezing, so yeah. When he was talking about he'd rather deal with the cold, I have trouble staying warm, period. My internal heater does not work. Adventure Mary said the coolest I've seen is -27 and batteries in both vehicles were dead. I had to replace them. I tell you what's funny is when I lived up there and it got that cold, I had a little what kind of car was it? A Dodge Lancer? Yes, it was a Lancer. And there were these people, these men driving these big trucks and stuff like that, and they were out that it started to warm up. They were out in the morning trying to get their engines warmed up and get started. I went out and got in that little Lancer after this was like the third day when I finally got out to go to work. And I got in that Lancer and it fired right up. Talking about some looks from some men. I think they were mad. They were there trying to get their trucks and stuff started. My little Lancer fired up and went on. And stuff said I have trouble staying warm in the house in the winter. I do. I mean, I'm telling you, my internal heater doesn't work. And if I get cold, I stay cold. Like I have to put a heating pad on me to warm up enough to sleep. In the summertime, I don't suffer too awful much. Yeah. This was close to the house. I worked till 4 today. And this was close enough to the house to get out here and put a line in the water before it got dark. So you do what you do. Yeah, Travis is a good heater. Man, I don't know how they kick off that heat like they do, but he don't like it when I put my cold butter or anything else on him. You handle the heat better than the cold. Me too. Hunting and stuff said, just talking about this makes me want to have a good pull of schnapps to warm up.
I can go for a hot coffee right now.
I bet. I don't drink much hot coffee. I like iced coffee.
I like the iced coffee too. I think I actually like it better if it's sweet enough.
Yeah.
Now, hot coffee, I'll just have black, no sugar, no.
Shoo.
But if it's cold, I like it like an iced with the creamer and the sugar. Sometimes I like those frappuccinos too.
Oh, yeah, those are real good. Not so much when it's cold outside, then I'm cold from the inside out. Jefferson said part of it is you ladies steal the blankets. Listen, I don't steal a blanket. I just starfish myself to Travis's back. And when I say starfish, I mean it. I'm literally, yeah, I'm leeching his heat. But I don't steal the covers because I'm so close. If he's covered, I'm covered, or vice versa. The covers aren't even enough to keep me warm. I have to have external heat source.
Hard to see that, but freshened up the pack bait. Throw it back out there.
I know last time you were throwing dough balls or something, weren't you?
Yeah, this is the same stuff. I was just getting an extra handful and tossing it right on top for a little extra time.
Maybe that's what we should do now. You can hear the frogs. That means spring's coming. It's a little chilly out here. It's like in the 50. Well, I don't know what temperature it actually is yet. But it's supposed to get down to like 50. Oh, goodness. We've been live almost 2 hours. I wonder if the bite here will be better when it warms up. This water is fairly shallow. Yeah, I'm watching Modog after I shut down here, Lisa. Weather for Columbus, Ohio. 49 degrees. Somebody put in Madisonville, Tennessee. It's going.
I think it put. Let me see here. Get my finger out. It's probably about 53.
53. Yeah. It's not supposed to get, I don't think, below 50 tonight. So, but boy, I tell you what, that as soon as that sun goes away,
it drops quick.
I know that it's crazy how fast it does.
It was, I think, a high of like 60 today, somewhere in there.
It was 69. Yeah. Really? I got a little umbrella ordered that sticks to your back of your screen.
Yeah.
It's
shade from the sun.
Yeah, it's a little parasol. It's tiny, but it works. It says it's 60. Well, I don't quite believe it's 60, but it ain't too bad. Thank you, Dale and Adventure America. You're going tent camping this weekend with weather in the mid 40s, and I'm planning how to stay warm. I tell you what, Hooks and Hammocks, Chris and Telly, they had an awesome setup. They had a buddy heater in there. It was just, you could tell it was warm where they had their tent set up. They had cots and everything. The best setup I ever saw for tent camping. They have those sleeping bags that are rated for really cold weather, but I'm not even sure that keep me warm. I don't know how long Cass wants to stay out, but I'll probably shut her down about 8 so I can get home and get some stuff done and get ready for tomorrow.
Fresh packed bait in the water.
Woohoo!
Carp will come around and suck it up. Whoa.
That was
close.
behind us.
That was close.
Look,
That was right over here.
Yeah, you can see the water. You should try casting over there again.
Yeah, let me get my crankbait.
Yeah, something that makes a little noise. Go catch that beast. Yeah.
Crankbait.
We'll try to catch a ditch pickle. Ain't nothing happening here. I ought to take the light over there and see if you can catch that bass. It would be. We have a 5-degree sleeping bag. It works great on the insulated mats, but the air mattress seems to be much colder. I bet. The air in the air mattress gets cold. I've often wondered, because I've not ever really tried to sleep in one of those sleeping bags that are cold rated, but I don't know. I feel like if I was cold when I got in it, it would just insulate me from getting warm. I bet Travis is driving home. They're real active at night here. Okay, Hitch by Hitch. Thank you, Jake. I hate to bleed over into somebody else's live, but we had to come fishing after work. Gotta do it when you have time. Randy said, I melt in those super cold rated sleeping bags. Really? I probably need to get me one to put on my bed. There's lots of nights I have to turn on it. Y'all may think it's funny, but my booty gets cold when I'm fishing out like this, and I can't go to sleep. The other night I laid awake for about an hour and a half because I couldn't get my booty warm. I woke up or not really woke up, but kind of roused because you know how you'll be in that sort of aware state. I messaged Travis. I'm like, my butt's cold. He said, get the heating pad. I was like, oh yeah. It did the trick. I went on to sleep. But I've got central heating there, and I've got one of them little radiator heaters that you plug in my room. That's how cold I stay. And a woman my age ought not to be cold. I thought there was, I figured I'd be hot flashing like crazy, but no, still freeze. I may have to get me one for my bed. I wonder if that's kind of what they make like your ski bibs and stuff out of. Is that same material? Because them bibs that I bought are for skiing, and they're warm. Oh yeah, we actually have to shut down. I'm not shut down. I don't think we're allowed to fish in here past 8. Which kind of stinks since I don't know how far Cast Blast had to drive, but I hope I don't do it, Randy. I haven't had any problems. So far, menopause has been a breeze. I don't want no hot flashes. I mean, you've been on the backside of this lake at midnight before? Were you fishing? Because the little industrial park is over on that side. I used to work back over in there, the ball field. It was cool when they went ahead and built the trail on around there. I actually really need to start coming down here and walking again. When he comes back over here, I will. Tony, how did you do today? I hope it's better than what I'm doing. I saw that your guard dog went off. We are not catching anything. My line's twitched a few times. That's about it. It's a good thing I'm used to skunking. If you guys enjoy your night, don't worry about us when you're ready to shut down. We understand. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to fish past 8 here. You got 2 bites. The bite's still a little rough. It was real good down on Watts Bar. He's trying to catch a bass. They keep flipping miscast over there. I mean, you can tell they're pretty good size too. Tony says, "Hey, Cast." Tony, yeah, AJ. Hunting stuff. Mr. Rogers still here? Not as far as I know. He hasn't said anything in chat. So I want to think he's either somewhere else or not on YouTube if he didn't go to Modogs. Sorry, you were feeding the hubby. Your mom wants to know if
AJ, woo, what's going on, man?
she said, "Are your mom and stepdad, are they cold natured?"
Are they cold natured?
Yeah.
No. No.
She said, "Ask Cast if his mom and stepdaddy are cold natured." They burn up,
Oh yeah.
keep the house Arctic and stuff in the summertime.
So they like it that way. Arctic.
He said, "Ah ha ha, Cast."
Is it old? Oh yeah, that's old AJ down there.
Yep. Anthony J all day.
What's going on, Anthony?
He went out and did some.
I seen it as a live stream earlier, a little bit of it, a little
Yeah.
segment of it. Did you get anything down there on the San Francisco Bay? Let's see what he says.
I saw his guard dog go off. He said he got 2 bites a minute ago.
And I wish we could get a couple bites.
I know it. I don't think you're allowed to put fish past 8 here.
Is that what it says? It's 8? What time is it now?
Like 7:42.
So yeah, we're calling it quits here soon then.
Yeah.
I knew the park closed at either 9 or 9:30, but I thought they stopped fishing even before.
They do.
Yeah.
I actually think the park is open till like 10. But it says no fishing past 8.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's what I read. They've got so many times, and there's something else that you're not supposed to do between something and 9 o'clock. But I think it said no fishing between 8 and something in the morning. Yeah.
6 or 7. 8 and 8. It might have been 8 to 8 or 8 to 7 or 8 to 6.
Tony said it's like the worst time to fish in the bay right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard him mentioning something about the salinity levels being low, pushing the fish further out towards the ocean side instead of the bay side.
I couldn't hear him because I was at work, but I watched it a little while, and I turned on subscribers only mode, and somebody was like, "Tony, did you know that?" they were thinking somebody was messing with it. I figure if somebody wants to come and hang out your live, they need to subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's simple, one click, free, easy.
And then if they don't want to stay subscribed, just unsubscribe.
Yeah, hey. And they might forget and just leave it on subscribe.
See, I figured in some small way that may deter I lost my train of thought.
People like what happened last night?
Yes, those people.
Yeah.
Tony said, "Sounds good to me," but yeah, I can watch from work, but I can't hear. It's too noisy. But Tony puts on a good show, America.
Yeah, he's been growing a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when it felt like it was. I know it was probably a little bit longer than 2 weeks ago, but it felt like it was 2 weeks ago. We were urging him to get to 500. Now he's almost at 5,000.
I know it. He's been tearing it up.
Big Tony, tearing it up.
Is that water cold?
Sort of, not like super cold, but it's chilled.
So where do you go fishing besides? Oh, she said, your mom said, "Cindy, we keep the thermostat on 65 in the wintertime." Burr.
Yeah, they're polar bears.
Oh, no way. I try to keep mine around 70. But it keeps the house good and warm at 70. Tony said it was the worst time to fish the bay right now. That sucks. He said nada.
Well, depending on the bite in the next 15 minutes, if you're wanting to do it sometime again next week or in the next 2 weeks or whatever, whenever you're free, we can try again.
Okay, yeah, the time changes this weekend.
Oh, I forgot about that. So that's good, though.
It'll be daylight longer.
Yeah, that'd be good for us.
Mm-hmm.
I was told that like a couple of days ago, but I already forgot again by the time I was told. So
I can't wait. I wish they'd just leave it on daylight savings.
wasn't they like a?
They keep talking about it every year.
Yeah.
But apparently it takes an act of Congress, really.
Legitimately. Yep, for sure. Yeah, I'm not against traveling up further close towards Knoxville or Vonore or whatever either.
Travis don't really like to fish on Tellico.
Or is it Fort Loudon up that way?
Fort Loudon is up in Lenore City, Maryville, yeah.
So what's y'all's preferred? More closer towards Knoxville, more closer towards Chattanooga?
I think he does too. Prefers Watts Bar down towards Chattanooga, Chickamauga. If you're wanting to catch bigger fish further south you go, better off you are.
Okay.
Loudon was so pressured, and there's still big fish in Loudon, but you're not going to catch as many big fish.
Hence the name Fort Lousy.
Fort Lousy. Yeah. That's why a lot of people call it Fort Lousy, but Catfish Dave started calling it Fort Lousy.
Yeah.
But are you still gonna? I pulled a lot of flatheads at a Loudon last year.
Flathead.
My personal best is 38 pounds. He was a big boy. He surfaced, and I was like, I get so excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was down on Watts Bar.
Okay. Was that closer towards the Watts Bar Dam or the Chickamauga Dam?
Probably
in between.
You can sort of see the nuclear plant from there.
Okay. The one at Watts Bar you're referring to? Yeah. Okay.
But Tony said I might go into San Francisco under the Bay Bridge tomorrow, but I can't bring anything huge. There's a pier though. Someone would probably have a throw net. Crab net, I mean. Would you use that for bait? Would you try to get some crabs for bait, Tony?
Yeah, that would be pretty good bait. I've heard people using crab for bait.
Man, I saw a guy that was fishing from a bridge, and he was using blue crab for bait. Yeah, and he was wearing them out.
I think Nick from old 618, he's used crab a few different times, and he's caught some big ones at some different spillways and stuff.
But
I've never used crab. I've used shrimp. I've caught them on shrimp before.
Cherokee Lake, people have been catching some good fish on Cherokee Lake, but you got unless you got a boat, you got to know where. It's hard fishing a lake that you don't know from the bank.
Right.
But then like Wheeler and Wilson down in Alabama are real good. Where do you normally fish? Where are you at?
I'm over in McMinn, so I fish anywhere from like Hiwassee, all the creeks and stuff going up and down the Hiwassee, and then the creeks and the river itself on the Tennessee as well. So basically anything that's around the Hiwassee River system or the Tennessee River system, and I can go, like I said, I go as far south as Chattanooga or as far up as like Knoxville or whatever.
The last time we went to YouTube, we didn't do good, but I caught my first personal best down there. It was 38 pounds too.
The Uchi Refuge. You was fishing at the
right there at that little boat ramp.
You caught a 30-something pounder there?
Yes.
Dang.
And it's shallow too.
Dang. I've never fished down there. I've hunted the refuge during dove season, looking up and down the cornfields for dove, but I need to go down there and fish them.
Yeah. The last time we were there, we didn't catch anything, but yeah, we sat there for a while. We ended up catching 2 fish that night. One of them was a 38-pound blue.
Yeah. See, my biggest of all time is 26, so I'm trying to get that 30-pound club this year, and then hopefully the 40-pound club. Heck, we can just skip the 30 if we can go straight to the 40. I'd be happy.
Yeah, you'll have to go down there to what meet us down there at Watts Bar or something. But I've heard there's some good sized blues on the Hiwassee.
Yeah, they're right bad one. I've caught some decent size, like 12-pounder, 19-pounder. Nothing humongous, but still there was some decent sized ones. It was when the water was higher up in the summertime.
We know a guy that fishes some of the Loudon tournaments that fishes a lot on the Hiwassee. I think he lives down there, Malik.
Okay.
So
I've heard of him, man, but yeah. Come on, fish. We got about 10 minutes left. Bite up.
come on.
Get your bellies full now.
Randy's going trolling around. You use the crab nets to pull the fish up. It's not crane season here, I believe. Crane? Randy said, Cindy and last cast. Have a good one. Not Randy.
Randy getting off?
Yeah, he's
You have a good one, Randy. If you can
He's-
go on.
probably
All right, click.
hauling over there to Mo Dogs. Fishing with Mo Dog.
Now, are they out of state or are they local in Tennessee?
Lisa and Randy are local. They live in
Southeast part of Tennessee?
they live between here and Maryville,
Gotcha.
off of 411 out there in the Greenback area, kind of. Crab season. Are we struggling? Are we struggling, Tony? Oh, you decided to sit here until you end it. I don't.
Been a slow day for fishing.
It really has been.
I was fishing the pond earlier, my local pond, since like 3 o'clock. Stayed there till about 5:15 ish, and I seen your messages. I sight fishing there, trying to get a bite, didn't get a single bite, and seen several fish. I'm talking about 40, 50 fish swimming around, bluegills, bass, carps. Not a single one would
Nothing.
bite.
Dang it, I hate that. It's especially bad when you can see them.
Yes.
It's one thing to not catch the fish you can't see.
Every time I'd cast, sometimes before the bait would hit the water, they'd spook and they'd startle and go every direction. And I'd let my bait settle and they'd come check it out and then just turn their nose up at it and swim away.
Are there a bunch of people in Mo Dogs, Randy?
Hey, we can, what's it called?
Rating.
Yeah, we can rate it.
We did that one night. Rated. Were you in there
Yeah.
when we rated them? It was fun.
Yeah, I think it was,
We-
it Reef or was it?
We rated Reef, and then Reef
Iowa
show us.
Trapper.
Yeah, we went to the Iowa's after Reefs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we kept the raid going. That was a fun night.
Jefferson said, I got to catch crab at some point. Nothing bigger than crayfish here. You live near one of the bays up there in New York? I wish I lived somewhere that was like that. I'm happy to live where I live. We got some awesome water to fish
Tennessee's
in.
pretty good for water bait.
We have so many options on the Tennessee River here.
Lots of creeks, lots of sloughs, a few different dams.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll have to.
Give
we
it
can-
a shot for sure.
Yeah, and we can give you some pointers next time if you don't mind traveling a little ways.
Yeah, like I said, if you want to go down to Chickamauga or up to Fort Loudon or whatever.
Yeah, we'll
have some
let
good
you know.
spots in mind or whatever.
Yeah, we'll let you know where to go and meet you there. Travis can send a pinpoint sometimes.
Yeah, and now that I got you on IG, it'd be easy to do there.
I don't
Yeah.
get notifications either. I have to keep looking.
Yeah, I don't know if I have to go on there and I have to figure out what setting I have to change to get it to where it'll notify me when I get messages or calls or whatever.
Tony's headed out to eat Japanese.
Dang, Tony.
I know,
Eat
right?
that for me. Just don't get any a-hole soup.
There you go. That's funny. I got 50 thumbs up. That's awesome for just a kind of a pop-up. I didn't put
You
the
started
thumbnail
at
out.
5 or 5:30?
5:30.
5:30, yeah.
Oh, actually 5:35. I was 5 minutes late because I had forgot to monetize the live, and I'd also like to get here and get down here.
Get set up, yep.
Yeah, I was I got off work at 4, and it takes 30 minutes to get or 20 minutes to get home. And
Gotcha.
I stopped by the house. So it looks good, don't it?
Yeah, it does. I don't think my phone would look near that good doing a live stream. I'm probably gonna have to live stream with my camera because it has Wi-Fi capabilities. So
There you go. But yeah, lives get you the. I mean,
hours.
yeah, you
Yeah.
get watch hours a lot from your shorts. I'd say you got quite a few
I
from
got
your
about
shorts.
total. I got about around 2,500 right now.
Oh,
so.
okay. At 3,000, you get partially monetized.
I think it was already got partial. It was
Oh, you do
just the
have
views,
partial.
the short views.
Oh
I
yeah,
got
if
more
you
than
get
3 million.
there, you go.
Yeah. So it's either 3,000 or 3 million.
So you have to get to 4,000 now.
Yeah.
Watch hours.
Which I think the live streams, once I start doing some of those more, they'll
Yeah.
pick up.
And
Tomorrow,
live
if
streams, the first couple of live streams you do, you're like,
kind of getting into the flow
but
of
yeah, you'll
things.
do fine. You talk enough and stuff like that to where you'll do good on live streams.
Tomorrow, I think we got rain. I was going to plan on doing it tomorrow, but then I think it said it's going to rain again tomorrow. So maybe Sunday, I might try to do my 10K special live stream.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going back to the spot where I caught that PB common carp.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it had plenty of fish action there. Didn't see no cats, but we're getting other fish up.
Right.
Bites is what
Catfish
matters.
about anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got carp there, normally you're probably
Oh,
going to
there's
have some
cats
catfish
there for sure. They just wasn't biting whatever we had in the water last time, but it is what it is.
Good night, Randy. It's like 3 minutes till, but I appreciate you guys coming in, and
Most definitely. We appreciate you. Good night, Randy.
it was awesome meeting Cass Blast Camp. Been wanting to for a while. There's no sense in not meeting people that are close to you that enjoy the same things you do.
Definitely.
And like, yeah, for sure, we'll put you on some spots,
Good deal.
places to fish
Yep.
where you might catch something bigger than what's in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing's huge in here.
But I'm gonna
Start reeling them in.
reel mine in here before I put the live thing. Yep. Nothing on that one. That deer liver does stay on there, but
Oh, yeah. It's pretty tough.
so much better. Well, that hook has got so many barbs on it. The steak for sure stays on. Yeah. Got to work on that cutter dog. Yeah, this is what I tripped on whenever I had the bids on. I went like this because it was in that hard pack.
I remember watching that live and be like, oh no, there goes Cinders.
My leg got going and I was like, oh, we on to go.
I was like, I seen it, get your leg get cut, and I seen you first start to lose your balance. Like, there she goes. She's done.
I've gotten so good at falling, like on the riprap, sometimes I'll get off balance. And I've gotten so good at falling that I can sort of turn around and sit down.
Yeah, definitely. You want to do it on your butt than your knees or your face.
I'm like I'm sort of just naturally clumsy. But my major problem is, and Travis will tell you, that I get nervous about walking on the rocks and stuff like that. And when you hesitate, that's when you can't keep your balance. So
Definitely.
I was like,
Oh Lord, I haven't done in my back pocket.
Dang it.
I don't know. It gets these away, so I'll stop doing one of those to make sure that's not the other one going off.
Michelle Mason said, nice to see everyone in the chat this evening. Been watching while cooking. Hope everyone has a great weekend. We'll see you back out on the water this weekend. You know we'll be going. So the problem with me and Travis is we plan a lot of things on the fly, and we'll sometimes change while we're going there.
Yeah.
So it's hard to fish with people because we'll be like, we're going here. And no,
You change
no,
it.
we're going here.
Yeah. Sometimes it just, you get a feeling or people are already fishing your spot or whatever.
Your mom said I need to change my YouTube name to Mama Cass.
Oh, yeah.
You would not believe how many people that come
Do
into
that?
yeah. Miss it like there's a fishing fever. His wife's name
Yeah,
Mrs. Fever,
Mrs.
and then it's
Fever.
Mama Fever.
Mama Fever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. Austin, that's his name.
Yeah, Austin. So yeah.
You about to shut her on down?
Yep.
Alrighty, guys. We appreciate everybody coming in. Until next time, Sam out.
Later days, guys. Captain Morgan came back in. It was a lot of fun. And thank you for coming in, Mrs. Cass. We hope to see you again. You're always welcome in any of my lives, and we usually have a pretty good chat, if you can excuse Mr. Mid-South. Your mom said be careful coming home, Sam. Bye, Michelle Mason. Bye, everybody. Tie lines. We loved having you.